Hi, everybody. It's Annie, and I just have a short excerpt from one of the Spider series lessons, Working with Vision, and how to expand your peripheral vision working with your hands. So we're going to start by rubbing your hands, taking a breath in. All right. And like I've done in other series, like the owl series, we're going to work with palming. And so you can do this a number of ways. I like to, when I palm a seated position, you're going to cup your eyes and let your head come forward so that you have a little weight into your hands. So we just start with a little palming and just breathing. And just for now, just rock forward and back a little on your sit bones to find your sitting bones. Yeah, to find the support, and then tap your heels. Make sure the heels are underneath the knees, not too much behind your knee, but right under the knee. And then take away your hands and keep your eyes closed for a moment. You can just feel the light coming in. And this whole thing that I'm going to do right now, you can keep your eyes closed, which is nice. You don't have to stare at the screen here, but you can look anytime you want. All right, and then let's rub your hands again. Put your left hand over the left eye, cupping the eye. And now take your right hand and put it over your temple, okay? So sensing the temple. Now, spiders have anywhere between 6 to 8 eyes, and 8 is pretty common. So they have 4 pairs. And they have 2 dominant eyes in front, kind of like ours, except their eyes don't move very much unless you're a jumping spider. So their eyes are more fixed in front, but the side eyes help them see around the periphery. So this hand over the temple is to mimic that second set of eyes. Now I want you to just rock forward and back a little bit. And keep your eyes closed, and then turn your head a little bit. And feel as you do that, can you sense your sitting bones? And then bring your hands down. Keep your eyes closed. And then let's rub your hands again. And this time, cup your right eye with your right hand. Put your left hand over the left temple. Yeah. And just rock a little forward and back with your upper body, as keeping it straight, finding those sit bones, and then turning, finding your sit bones and sensing. If you could imagine, the secondary eye is seeing light and little bits of movement. Yeah. And that's the function in the spider eye. As humans, we can imagine these things, which is a huge gift of being a human, as our enormous imagination. All right, and then let's stop and then take your hands down. So spiders, they probably have imaginations too. We really have no idea the imagination of all the creatures on the planet. But we as human beings have this giant prefrontal cortex, which is great for dreaming and making technology and art and music and things like this. Okay, so let's rub your hands. And let's take your left hand over your left eye. Now put the right hand on the right temple like we did before, but now move it over so it's on the top of your ear and a little above your ear, okay? And then let's rock forward and back, keeping your body upright, your thorax, as they say in the insect world, your chest and head upright. All right. And then turn your head, and then tap your heels for a moment, and then stop and take your hands down. And just feel how that is. And then let's rub your hands together. Put your right hand over your right eye, and the left hand, you can take it to the left temple and then move it over one hand width so it's right over the top of the ear. And then let's rock forward and back and just see how that is to rock forward and back. Yeah. Feel your feet. You can tap your heels. Make sure that those heels are right beneath the knee. Yeah. And now turning, sense your sit bones here. And can you sense, if you had an eye where that left hand is, can you sense your right eye and the left eye? That's where your hand is, and your feet, right? And your sitting bones right now. Can you sense all those contact points? And then bring your hands down. Relax, breathe. This is so good for your head and neck. Yeah, you can make some movements of dropping your chin and moving your head side to side. Yeah. Making some semicircles with your head, and then come back. All right, we're on to the last set of eyes. Rub your hands together. Let's cup your left eye. Take your right hand and place it behind now your right ear, and it's going to be turned so the fingers are pointing a little bit more toward the back of your head, okay? So that your palm is touching the back of the right ear. All right. So imagine having an eye way back there behind your ear, and let's rock forward and back, holding your head like this, sensing these two eyes and the heels. You can tap them a little bit, feel your sit bones as you rock, and then turning side to side and sensing with your two eyes as you turn. Yeah, it's really incredible that spiders can see pretty much 360 degrees around them. All right, and then take away your hands. But these side eyes of the spider, they don't see the way the front eyes do. They're mostly detecting movement and light changing. They're much smaller eyes. All right, let's rub your hands again. Let's cover the right eye, and now take your left hand and go from the temple, top of the ear, and then wrap around behind the ear. You can turn your hand so the fingers are pointing across the back of your head a little bit. All right, and now just rock forward and back with these two eyes. Of course, this is an imaginary eye, the one that's behind your ear, but imagine seeing with it behind you as you turn your head and your shoulders and your chest side to side. Now, can you picture seeing forward and behind at the same time? All right, marvelous. And then take away your hands, and now sense this band of light around your head. Can you picture seeing all the way around your head as you sit? This is so great for your neck posture, your head posture. Wonderful if you're at the computer, it gets your head back on top, okay? And then let's open your eyes and blink a little bit, and now turn your head, and can you sense a better periphery as you turn your head and look? So finish, if you can, by going for a walk and feel how it is to be on your feet now. This is the gift of the spider, this ability to see all around and to sense the world in this deeply connected way. Thanks for joining me. This is an excerpt from my Spider Wisdom series, which is on my Patreon site. And thanks for subscribing and all that good stuff, comments, and I will see you next time. Take care.